Do you remember Franz Kafka? Yeah, the guy with daddy issues who turns into a cockroach. Or maybe you remember The Corpse Bride or Frankenweenie from Tim Burton's films. You know where they get that dark, twisted, paranoia-inducing sort of a style? It's from something that happened in Germany in the 1910s. So welcome back to the 4th episode of How to Become the Film Genius That Everyone Loves, and today we are talking about German Expressionism. Make sure you follow the page for more such videos. Let's do this. So this is happening right after the First World War, where Germany is isolated, it's broke, and quite honestly, it's traumatized, right? There is no imports that is coming in, that means no films from the outside. But you cannot live without films. So what do? They start to jack up the number of their own films, and not in the usual way. They make their own stuff and go from having 24 films a year to about 130 in about 1 or 2 years. But what is different about this? They did not want to copy life. They did not want to show realism. What they wanted to show is the kind of paranoia, the fear and the madness that happens inside the head on the screen. Now, how do you do that? You have distorted sets, you have jagged buildings, you have painted shadows and weird camera angles, which makes everything look like a fever dream. So in these films, what were they trying to look at? They were trying to look at authority, conformity, and manipulation. For example, in the film The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, it is not just about a hypnotist who is making another person unalive other people, but it's about the country which is reeling with war and the sort of horrifying foreshadowing that is to come with the fascist regime. Now here's the interesting part. This German Expressionism didn't just stay in Germany. When the Nazi rule was rising, there are filmmakers who fled and carried this sort of shadowy style into Hollywood, which is why you have filmmakers like Guillermo del Toro who made amazing iconic films like Pan's Labyrinth. Now here's your homework. You need to watch these 3 films. First is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. The second one is Nosferatu, not the new one, the old one. And Metropolis by Fritz Lang. All of these are epic nightmares, all of these are brilliant films. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one.